What is good, everybody, man? This your boy ExactoKnife in the building, bro. Hopefully this video finds you doing great. Salute to all my gang and all of my people. I've been on my grind mentally, you know what I'm saying? This 2K shit is crazy dry, crazy ass, but I'm still gonna drop these bangers for y'all. This is a banger, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna be talking about a lot of things that y'all want to hear, a lot of things that the community needs to hear, a lot of things y'all gonna agree with, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? A lot of great ideas. Before the vid even starts, make sure you drop the like and watch the whole video. Greatly helps out the channel. And if you're a supporter, leave a comment letting me know what was your favorite 2K to grind in. Like, what 2K did you play the most? You had the best win percent, most games, whatever. You know what I'm saying? What 2K was your prime, you could say? Everyone has a prime, and everybody has things around that prime that are just not quite as good. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all prime is. And just throughout the video, I will not be able to say the 3-letter R word that relates to park progression. Y'all know what word I'm talking about. For some odd reason, it messes with the algorithm on YouTube or whatever. It like shadow bans your video. So just be aware of that. I'm not an idiot. I'm just saying, when I say park progression / legend grind, that's what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Like the 3-letter R word. So let's go. In this video, I'm gonna go into 3 things. Why the progression system should never, ever, ever be anything remotely close in any way to what we had this year, why we need a good progression system and what it does for the game and just the entire game being lit and whatnot, why the game is dry without it, and what would I do and change. See, I'm not somebody that's just gonna complain and not offer good, actual, feasible, usable, effective solutions. You know what I'm saying? If any of the devs are watching this video, I know I violate y'all a lot, but I want to see the game do good, just as hopefully y'all want to keep that job, you know what I'm saying, keep that food on the table, because when this game dies, bro, you're gonna be on the sidewalk, you know, eating fucking McDonald's out of a trash can.
Oh, ho, brother, ho, whoa, now you got too much dip on your chip.
And before we get started, we do have to look at the history of 2K and the legend progression, which is, I'm gonna go over it really quickly, as well as me going over this. Let me know in the comments what your favorite like system of progression toward legend was. In 2K15 through 16 and 17, it was kind of like building on each other. It was a variation of just the traditional rookie, pro, all-star, superstar, and then legend like grind, you know what I'm saying? Every year it was similar, and then they kind of just built on it. They gave us more rewards, more options. They ramped up the rewards and made it more interesting. Very few people achieved legend in these years. Very few people achieved legend in things like 2K16 and 2K17 at the highest level. Like, there was legend 1, but the real legend was legend 5 in 2K16, and then like just legend rank in 2K17. It was a very high rank to achieve. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anyone personally that achieved that rank myself. After that, we had 2K18 and 19, which had, like I said, once again, pretty much the same variation of the same progression, which was where you earn my points toward a certain player, and once that player hit 99, that was legend. But if you made a new player, that would pretty much be like a reset, and you would have to use that other player to get, you know what I'm saying, only one player you could really like push him to legend realistically, you know what I'm saying, because it was so slow and so hard to get progression. But the upside was you could play my career if you didn't have friends to play with. I know that's not really a massive upside. I like going into my career when I didn't have nobody online, nobody selling me, I was just having fun. But like I said, 18 and 19 was that. I don't think that we should go back to that, even though that was one of my favorite systems myself. Then in 2K20 and 2K21, they returned the old system, but the rewards were like dry, and they just tried recycling a lot of old things that and trying to build on the success of the old game that, you know what I'm saying, the prime of 2K from like 2K16 to 2K19 where the game was really good. They tried to build on that, and it just wasn't the same. The extra badges in 2K20 for Legend was nice, but once again, very few people even got to experience that because of how hard Legend was to hit, which is not a bad thing, but I'm just saying, like, the only good like reward was the highest reward. So not many people, like, you know what I'm saying, for the community to be lit, there needs to be at least some decent rewards in the lower tiers. And then now in 2K22 we have this level system, which I don't know if they were going for. It's free, so it's not like Fortnite with the battle pass, but they were going for something to kind of like give everybody a participation trophy, from what I understand, because after the first season, if they really cared about making it exclusive, they would have made it way harder in the next seasons, and they proceeded to not do that. So they clearly wanted people this year to unlock all the rewards. They want everyone that puts in any time into the game to be able to unlock the rewards, which I don't know if I like that, but let's move on to why it sucks. So now, there's a lot of ways that the 2K22 level system sucks. And the first one, the obvious one, is that the rewards are effing terrible. These rewards are garbage. Like I said, like, yeah, you could say, okay, the Tiger level season 4 was cool. Maybe there's some cool things in the future. Like the parrot for legend is a joke. You know what I'm saying? The legend reward being a parrot and nothing else is a joke. And if you say otherwise, you and Ronnie 2K are participating in activities under the table. But anyways, not only are the rewards terrible, but they're too easy. There's only a few days of actual grinding per 40-day season. Like, if you no life the game, say you take a day off work to play 2K, you pop your double rep tokens if you have any, you sweat with your friends, you play rec, whatever, you can realistically hit legend without boosting or cheating in a couple of days. Like or hit level 40 for that season in a couple of days. Like, that is not enough, man. That's not enough. And the problem with that is, one, when people hit level 40, they leave the game or they barely play it anymore because there's no incentive to play the game anymore. Like, with the legend grind, you get a good grind it and your bar moved like so much. You know what I'm saying? The next day you're getting on, you're grinding again to move that bar again. The day after that, you're grinding to move that bar again. You know what I'm saying? You don't get on, you grind, and then you're done. You know what I'm saying? It's like a continuous thing for months. You know what I'm saying? The people that boost, the people that cheat, they hit legend on the old system in like a few months to like 3 to 4 months, depending on which year we're talking about. Normal people, it took us like 6 to 8 months to like of good grinding. You know what I'm saying? It felt exclusive, which is another thing. Way too many people are hitting level 40. I see people that would be all-stars or barely fringe superstars by the end of the 2K in past years hitting legend. That's not okay for me, bro. I understand that 2K wants to give people a participation trophy. Give them participation trophies in the lower, like, progression levels. Stop making it there be nothing exclusive to grind for. There is nothing for people to grind for. That tiger, there's about to be so many tigers, you would think that it's not an animal that's about to be extinct by year 2050. Yes, ExactoKnife knows his facts. You know what I'm saying? Off the dome, I know my fact. There's about to be so many tigers on 2K, we could revive the global population. Like, this is insane. Every random is about to have that, bro. And I'm not hating on the randoms. I'm just saying you gotta give the players that play the game a lot something to grind for. And lastly, they removed the hype of the legend grind. Like I said, the hype generated tons of views, tons of content, drama, beef, like just things, excitement for the game. As the game, from the launch to like around the Christmas time where people usually hit legend, or sometime in the next year after the game releases, like all that hype, watching the people go in and out the rep race, watching people, you know what I'm saying, be committed to it like week after week after week. It's exciting. It's fun. And if you don't think that, then you just weren't here in the prime time of 2K. Why we need the legend grind? You know what I'm saying? Why we need it? It gives every player, if done correctly, it gives every player something to grind for. Some people will say like, hey, by the time the year is done, and I know this from first-hand experience from speaking to a lot of people as a streamer, you know what I'm saying? Some people are like, I'm grinding for SS1 by the end of the year. That's their legend. Some people will say, I'm grinding for legend. I want to be a legend in the first 6 months. Some people just play casually, and just anytime they rep up, they're like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen every like 2 games like it does with the level system. It feels special. They're like, wow, that icon next to my name just upgraded to something else. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I just hit All-Star. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I just hit All-Star 2. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It gives people something to play for, and every player can set their own goals. When there's big goals, you can set your goals high or you can set them in between. That's the thing. That's what 2K doesn't realize. That not everyone wants to be a legend, but people are content with having decent rewards at another level. The legend grind also distinguishes the most dedicated players. I love getting on the game and seeing somebody like a Poor Boy Sin be a legend and nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Having somebody like, you know, back in the day, Nadex was a legend. Nobody else. It's the people that slave this game, the people that want to be a legend on this game, they are called a legend. And then everyone else can be whatever level below that they want to be, however much time they want to put into the game. I'm not saying you have to slave the game, but for the people that want to do that, those are the people pushing. No wonder views are dead and the game is dead and the community is not even a shell of what it used to be. because there's nobody pushing the game anymore. There's nobody that's giving their heart and soul into the game, because the game is soulless and heartless. There's nothing to, it doesn't give you anything back. Why would you keep playing? For park wins? For stage wins? For virtual currency? Nobody cares about that. You know what I'm saying? Park progression has always been what kept 2K lit. And the fact that there's no rewards that are good, they're like, people can't post YouTube videos talking about, yo, I unlocked this from Legend, I unlocked this from Superstar, I'm the first Superstar. All these things add up. All these things bring new people into the community. All these things make the game more exciting. And lastly, this is what I would do for the progression system in 2K23. And let me know if y'all agree with me and if you think this is a good idea or not. But I would combine the level 40 system as we have right now, maybe with some changes, maybe less levels, maybe a little bit slower, but with the old progression system. So I will make a year-long grind of like Legend, and then every season there's going to be exclusive season rewards in this battle pass or tier thing, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? In the level, there would be a level 40 system. They can do it similar to how they did it now and give people small little rewards, boosts, maybe a couple badges, maybe a couple accessories, things like that, just to keep people, you know what I'm saying, just to give people that short term, you know what I'm saying, rewards, so they don't have to grind all year for it. And for the players that can't grind all year, that don't have the time or the interest or the patience or the skill to get to the top of the pinnacle of the Legend reward, but it'll still give them something. Whereas people that want to go for Legend, they'll get all those rewards as well, and then on top of that, they'll be going for something bigger that only they can achieve. And I'm sure that a lot of people like start spreading the, I mean, you can give me credit or not, but start spreading this like idea to your fellow content creators that you watch, that you support. Tell them, yo, ExactoKnife said, like, what do you think about that? What do you think about level 40 plus the progression system? Because I haven't heard or seen anyone really talking about it like that, and I think it's a great idea. I think it'll satisfy both sides, and it will really give the game a different dynamic where, like, okay, if you don't play in this season, you might be able to be a Legend later on, but you're not going to be able to have this like exclusive clothes, and like give us some better rewards too. But that just is a given, you know what I'm saying? The Legend reward would be way better, and the things in the Legend progression will be way better than the tier list, but there would be so much, you wouldn't be unlocking one every couple of games how you do in the tier list, where you're just grinding, like every hour you're reaching a new tier, which is just like, it's, you can't give us good, like, I don't even blame 2K. You can't give us good rewards when they're unlocked that fast. There's not that much things that they can even like think of, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. Just some interesting stuff, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day if you made it to the end. Greatly appreciate you, gang, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace out.